Hello everyone. So today what we want to do is tour you through the GRID Mini. This is going to be a little bit more of a lengthier video than some of our 1 to 2 minutes, but we wanted to go in detail both exterior and then also on the interior as well. So let's start off with what's happened kind of in the front. This started off as an F550 Ford dually cabin chassis, and what we've done is we've converted it to a single axle conversion that we've utilized DBL conversion here. So we're running the NP T81s with beadlock rims. We've got the Fox suspension in here. Now as we come around over to here, we've got our body right here that's made locally. We've got 40 years of experience building these aluminum shells. Our personal opinion is that we wanted to go an aluminum base versus a composite. And that's just a personal preference thing on our end with structure, integrity, and overall build quality. That's what we preferred to do. So this here is the entrance into your camper. You've got your steps, you've got your handle here. We've got our water fill right here for your clean water. You've got your shore power right here. On the inside, something that makes us a little unique as well is in this demographic of overland camper vehicles. We like to maximize underbelly storage. Not a lot of people do that, but we maximize as much space as we can. And you'll see on the other side we have more storage there as well. So in this particular one, this is where we store our recovery gear, and then we also store our plug right here for adapting to shore power. Now, one of the things that we've designed with our campers is the ability for people to haul their mountain bikes on the inside of the vehicle as opposed to the outside. And why that's kind of important is if you're going to spend anywhere between 5 and 10 grand on a bike, we know that you want to have it somewhere safe, and that's why we've designed this. Now, if you're not into the biking scene, that's okay. This fits totes perfectly for additional storage. This cabinet and locker system that we have here is also fully heated, so it's perfect for 4-season use. So whether you're going to have ski or snowboard equipment in here, you can keep all of that warm as well. Now as we move to the back here, we have additional exterior storage. This one here has got adjustable shelving, so you can move this to whatever you want. So this is great for firewood, the barbecue, whatever you want to store back here. The neat thing is about the F550 system is that it already comes with an inverter and power. And then what we've done is we've taken that power and added it to the back of the vehicle for you guys, so that your interior inverter 120 system runs separately from your outside system here. So you've got 2 different power sources that way. Now what we're going to do, show you guys the big spare tire. Now anybody that's had to change a spare knows that this is a heavy duty tire and it weighs a lot. And we've got a built-in winch system here so you can easily lower it and then raise it back up. Now what we want to do here is show you guys access to the top. So whether you want to store additional items up on the roof, or if you need to clean your solar power or touch anything up, brush off some snow, you've got easy access to get up there. All right, so up on the top, you guys, the beauty of all of this is it's all aluminum. So it's strong, you can walk on it, you can do what you need to. So this here is the AC unit. This is made by Dometic. And then we've got your solar power right here, along with the max air fan above the bed to give you guys airflow. If you look along the whole length of this, we have L-track all through there, so you can add additional things. You can strap down, you can mount crossbars, do whatever you want to. So if you need to take kayaks or canoes, it's easy to adjust the system that's fairly interchangeable to your needs. So now we'll go back down. So a nice neat thing that we have here is the ability to really lock this in place as opposed to just a regular latch. So once that's in, it's not going anywhere. But then we do have the extra latch right here for securing it. And you can put a lock on here as well. So as we look at the back here, just one other thing to note is if you guys do want to put bikes on the outside or anything like that, we have L-track here for you guys so that you can still mount everything on the exterior if you need to use the inside gear locker for other items. So as we come over here, we've got another underbelly and another one here for your storage. The cool thing about this is we've got dual fuel tanks, so you do have that long range system on the GRID Mini to really get you further out into the back where you want to be. And this particular section right here, this is our ski locker when it's in winter mode, and this is the ability to store skis and snowboards all right here. For summer mode, you can store other items like your fishing poles or anything else that's tall and kind of awkward. So here is your exterior shower, you guys. It's perfect for hosing the things off that you need to. I just want to make a quick note here. You do have cold and hot water. So on board, on the inside, you have access to both. We've also made that accessible at the back so that if you do want to shower on the outside, you can still be comfortable and it's not just strictly with cold water. So let's take a quick peek at the rest of the exterior here. We've already mentioned these two. We'll come around to the front now. So we've got the off-road bumper here by Bodyguard. Down in here we've got ditch lights and fog lights made by Rigid. Then we also have some high-intensity spotlights for shooting really far down the highway. We do have a Warren 16.5 synthetic winch for you guys. And if you come peek right in here, we also have the onboard air. So in the times that you need to air down or air up based on being on snow, sand, mud, you can adjust your tire pressure accordingly. All right, so now let's take a peek on the inside, you guys. One of the first things I guess we should finish off with here is our grids do come with the Dometic awning. Comes all the way out. It's electric. You don't have to sit there and wind a crank bar to bring out your awning. You can quickly send it out and send it back in. The nice thing about this as well is that it's also wind sensitive. So if you're out in a high windstorm and you forget about your awning, it'll automatically come in on its own so that you don't lose your awning. So if we pop up in here, come on in and let's do like a quick overview and look. So above the cab underneath, we have your bed. And we've got all of your dining area right here, fridge, cabinet, electrical in here. We've got our shower, cabinetry, and sink. And now what I want to do is just break down some of the details of everything that's in here so you guys can really get a good insight to what we got going. So when we talk about beds, we have the ability to design custom mattresses for you guys, whether you like it soft, firm, whatever the case is. We can essentially create what you need. The beauty of this, I want to show you guys underneath because a lot of people forget about things like this. So this is a Lippert system that is essentially suspension to add additional comfort to this, but it also acts as an anti-condensation mat. So in the event that you're camping in the winter and it's minus 20, minus 30 outside, you're bound to get a little condensation due to the hot and cold. And this prevents any condensation ever getting to your mattress. You'll know that a lot of people that have RVs and trailers, that's notorious thing for them is that they eventually rot out their mattresses due to that condensation that just naturally occurs when you get hot and cold. All right, guys, now to get into your bed, we have our Lippert drop-down ladder system. So this is something we sell if you're interested for another make or model of your vehicle, but super handy for accessing to, cab over beds or beds that are higher. Now for reference, I'm 5'10", and I've got plenty of room. You can see at the end here, there's lots of extra length. So anybody that's taller, you're gonna be comfortable. Now, the other thing that I wanna make mention is we've designed our campers to have the Max Air fan right over top of the cabin. The reason we've done that is so that on those hot nights, and it starts to cool off in the evening, you can be pumping that cool air to come in if you don't wanna run the AC. And then vice versa, if it's winter time and it's getting hot and stuffy in here, due to the heater, you can still have just a little bit of cool air and fresh air coming through to keep things comfortable. And you can adjust the speed, you can adjust you know, how open and closed that is. And nice thing is you can do this all when it's raining outside, so you don't have to worry about keeping it closed. So right here we do have, you know, additional lights for each person that may be up in the bed. And then if you come around to this corner here, we also have a nice USB setup to store your phones. You can keep your books there, anything else you need, and there's 2 of them up in there for each person. All right, so this right here, you guys, this is the entrance into the cab. It's also insulated to keep the drafty cab temperatures from coming inside. So that rolls up and then you have access. Now, I wouldn't use this as a daily use system for getting in and out, but the beauty of this is in the emergency, you get a knock on the door at 2 or 3 in the morning. You do have the quick access to leave wherever you're camping without exiting. Same is true if it's raining and you just want to go and you don't want to have to go outside. So while I'm right here, I'll show you guys where the access is to your toilet. So this is where we've got the Thetford porta potty. Great little system. We've got the additional storage right there for your toiletries, and easy to haul out and dump wherever you need to. We've got our dinette system right here. All throughout the build we have broad arrow windows, and the unique thing about these windows is they black out, and then you've got the bug screen. And all of the windows, instead of being a traditional sliding window, there's a lot of companies that do a sliding window, but what we found is those particular windows, if it is raining out or you're in bad weather, it has the ability to come inside. These are awning style, so they go out certain dimensions, and you can adjust to where you need to. So in the event that it is raining, you can still have this adjusted to where you want, you know, fresh air without the water or the bugs. All right, the other unique thing that we want to mention about the dinette is this is on a Lippert system again. Lippert, for those of you that don't know, is out of Europe. They've been in the van building business for years, and the European side of van life and camper life is quite a bit more advanced than North America. So we've been taking a lot of our design elements, a lot of our products, and incorporating what we can with what they've designed. Super slick system, easy to pull off, move around to whatever you need to, adjust the leg accordingly. And this also converts into a bed, and we want to show you guys how this can be a quick, easy bed for an additional child or even the dog or the pet. All right, so we'll remove your seating. Your bed system comes up like this and easily pops off. And then down in here you have a nice clip. Close this up. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip this around and drop it in there. And then you can start to create your bed. So here's the third bed, perfect for the dog or an individual kid, whatever you might need it for. But great way to still utilize that if need be. But what's really important is how quick you can put it away and how quick you can set it up. So for us, that's a value, because you don't want to extend your mornings making things feel like they're taking forever. So the system goes back together into dinette mode within a matter of seconds, minutes, depending on how slow or relaxed you'd like to go. Now, just as we have USB up here, if you guys come around to this side, right over here, we have 120 and USB right there, along with an additional storage cubby. So if you need to put phones there when you're driving or while you're eating, you have access to do that as well. As we move up, right over here, this is where your thermostat is for your heater. And then right above you is your AC unit, along with your controls there. Now as we move to right here, we've got additional storage cabinets. As you open each of these, lighting comes on automatically so that you can see what you're accessing if it's at night, or you just don't want to turn all the lights on when you're jumping in. We have a nice full fridge right here, freezer right in here. You've You've got nice storage right in here as well for your produce. So we've got our closet right here. Again, the lighting comes on automatically for you guys. We have a nice little drawer for socks, additional shoes as well. You've got shelving on this side. You've got your mechanical, electrical on off. But right here is where you have access to your full electrical system as well. Now the electrical system is stashed right here. And this is running 540 amp hours of battery. It's a Victron system, 400 watts of solar up top. And we're utilizing a 3000 watt inverter to run your microwave and additional 120 outlets. Now we showed you guys earlier where the bathroom was. You may be asking, do I have to shower outside? No, you do not. This is where the other cool thing comes into play. So you've got a drop down shower right here for you guys. You've got a nice little magnetic system here. You open up and you can pull out your shower, get it hung, ready to go. And you also have your shower curtain that attaches to little hooks right here. Right now we have the hooks hanging, but these hooks are magnetic as well. So if you don't want them there because you're tall and worried about hitting your head, you can remove them. So here is your shower system. It's all magnetics into your base. You come in, do your showering, come back out, and you're ready to go. All pulls off nice and quick. And then you can easily stash it. And go back to going about your day. So let's talk about your guys' galley here. So first off, pantry and food storage. So here we have a Reva shelf, and this is from Italy. These are fully adjustable for your spices, your canned goods, whatever you need to. You can adjust your rack accordingly. Beautiful system, soft close, really nice. We've got right here's your sink, and this is the Rivati deep sink, which is awesome for doing your dishes and draining items. We also include a bamboo top right here so that you can use that as a cutting board and also just close this off when you're driving. We have the induction cooktop, great little system. And then when you need that extra counter space for prepping your food, you've got the additional shelf right there to do so. Easily goes back and you're all set to go. Now, gray water system. So we do have a gray water system, and we wanted to make this nice and simple for you guys. So this easily comes out, and you can unscrew this. You pull out your additional cap here, replace it, go dump your gray water, and then when you're ready to go again, come back and put this on. And this is a great little system for not needing to go to a full out dump station to dump things, along with having a porta potty as well. So those two are great. We do have drawers here for access to your various cooking items. Because we've got the 3000 watt inverter, we also do have a microwave here ready to go for those quick eating nights, or when you just want to cook up some popcorn. Additional storage here along with our lighting as well. All of our cabinetry, everything on it, you'll notice all locks, and it's easy to just look at all the cabinetry and see, oh, that's not locked, and that's going to fly open if I go drive. So you just look at everything and make sure it's all flat. When it's flat, you know you're good to go. So that is our GRID Mini. The other thing that we want to just show you guys on the way out here is our lighting. So you'll see that we've got a number of lighting systems here, but it's all set up in different areas of your van. Most people, or not van, but your camper here, most people will run their system all on one unit. So it's one switch and that's it. But these are all on different ones, so you can adjust lighting based on, you know, you've got your partner that's still sleeping, you just want to have this lighting on so that you can get coffee going in the morning, you're good to go. These are also on dimmers. You just hold your finger there and you can dim all your lights accordingly. This one right here is for your awning lights, so you have that in the evening as well. And then to tie it all off, as you come out, we can put our ladder back in, and then right here is where we have our main kill switch. So when it's time to really go and you don't want to hit all the lights individually, you can just hit one light switch right there. And that, you guys, is our GRID Mini.